This is your host, Dub FFG, your fantasy football GOAT strategist. And today, we're going to talk about Week 15, the first round of the fantasy football playoffs. Are you ready? We hope you're in. Let's get to it. Now, Josh and the Bills, they're playing the Lions. They're on the road. This should be a shootout game. The Bills are in the hunt, and they want to make a statement in the playoffs. So, they're pretty hot on offense. So, if they're hot, you know Josh Allen has to be hot as well. Josh Allen, he's going to be a performer this week. Make sure he's in the game. Next up, we got Derrick Henry. Now, Derrick Henry and the Ravens, they're playing the Giants. They're coming off a bye week, so Derrick Henry should be refreshed. He's looking to stay at the top of the running backs when it comes to fantasy. And Derrick Henry, he's looking to claim number one. In order to do so, he must have a big game, particularly from here on out. Derrick Henry, big game this week. Next up, we got Terry McLaurin. Now, Terry and the Commanders, they're playing the Saints. Terry has consistent numbers. He's a consistent player when it comes to fantasy. So expect pretty much the same thing. He's facing a 27th ranked defense versus wide receivers. So Terry should eat well playing the Saints. Put him in the game. Pick up your favorite team's gear from NFL Shop by Fanatics. Use the GOAT Strategies link below to save on your purchase. Next up, we got Josh Jacobs. Now, Jacobs and the Green Bay Packers, they're playing the Seahawks on the road. Josh Jacobs is a hot fantasy player. He's that workhorse. He continues to produce, particularly in the red zone. So expect him to do the same this week. At least one touchdown, if not two. Josh Jacobs, make sure he's in the game. He's going to eat well this week. Next up, we got Jerry Jeudy. The Cleveland Browns are playing the Kansas City Chiefs this week. But Jerry Jeudy, he's a hot player. He's too hot to bench. So find a way for him to be in the game and not on your bench this particular week. Whether it's wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, or flex option. Jerry Jeudy is going to help you win the championship this year. Keep him in the game. Next up, we got Tua Tagovailoa. Now, Tua and the Miami Dolphins, they're on the road versus the Houston Texans. Tua is too hot. He's red hot. Waddle, Hill, they're starting to find their groove, including their tight end. Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins, they're going to put on the show this week. So make sure he's in the game. Tua, big day. This is Week 15, round 1 of the fantasy football playoffs. So hopefully you're in. If you're not, we'll see you next year. But this is crucial. Round 1 is always that most crucial game. You got to get this one. You got to put your best lineup forward. No guessing, no what ifs. You got to aim for the stars. If you got studs, they definitely have to be in the game. If you're going to go out on your shield, win, lose, or draw, go out with your studs. Also, with those hot players, we have a couple of them listed in here. Those hot players, like all years in fantasy football, they come along just toward the end of the last half of the season, and they're going to help you win. Jeudy, Tagovailoa, those type of players. So, are you ready? Hopefully you take the crown this year. We're going to see. Round 1 is going to tell a good bit about what you're going to do in the playoffs. Let's keep it going. Till next time, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. We'll see you soon.